where you guys, get the big long pass there, set up the field goal. What was going through your mind?
I just seen it was cover two, and I just ran the go ball, and Onyx looked up and he see me and I was wide open and I just caught it.
Were you surprised you were that open in a spot like that?
Not really, because the whole time they was giving us the cover two look. We practiced it all week, So when I seen it was cover two, I just took it and I just caught the ball, just made a play.
What was it feeling like to grab that?
It's really not a good feeling because I do it every day at practice, routine plays. I make routine plays, so.
So you were calm in that?
Yeah, I was calm. I just seen the ball in there and I just caught it.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a huge play for this team.
Yeah.
After it was all over, did you think back on it?
No, sir.
Were you a little hyped about it at all?
A little bit, but I just made my routine play that I make every day at practice.
So you're saying in that situation, you're not thinking about the moment?
No, sir.
Going after the ball,
Yes, sir.
making a play.
Yes, sir.
What did it mean? I mean, obviously, it seemed like late UTEP just had all the momentum going their way. They get the field goal to tie it, and then obviously Ani goes down on that third down. Just what did it mean to be able to sort of break through there and, get the momentum going back you guys' way?
Like I told our guys when we was on the sideline, I said, we gonna get the momentum somehow. One of us gonna make a play. And it just came down. One of us made a play, and I was the one that made a play.
What's the difference in this team in the last 3 weeks?
We all came together, every week, and we just kept practicing and just kept working hard.
Is there a different feel in the locker room from earlier in the season? Or?
Our guys, we just come to work every day, just work hard, go to the chair, bring the energy at practice, and that's all we do. Just come to work and just work.
I mean, obviously you guys are now on a 3-game win streak. You still got a chance to go to a bowl game. How much momentum do you guys have going here down the stretch?
We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet.
All right, thanks, Steve.
All right.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
It means a lot to me. I mean, I know a lot of guys at this school are just football, period, don't get to reach that mark, and I'm grateful that I've been playing for a team of guys that's helped me get there.
I know you're familiar with a lot of those guys at the top of those lists when it comes to running backs at this university. What does it mean to have your name right in the middle of that group of former stars here?
It's huge. I mean, I think it just shows how hard I've been working and just my commitment to the game. And like you said, man, those dudes are legends around here, and it's great to be a part of that.
What was going through your mind there late in the game? Obviously, I mean, it seemed like UTEP just had all the momentum going their way. When they tie with the field goal, Ani goes down, and then, just on that third down, you guys get the big plays. What's going through your mind as that play's, playing out? I'm
just thinking keep fighting. Like, we talk about adversity all the time. I mean, we would have wanted to close that game out not so tight, I mean, a few plays here and there, we could have ended that game early. But when it got tied up, our guys didn't flinch. We just kept working. We always talk about adversity all the time. So I was just telling the guys, just keep going, keep fighting. Like, we ain't got to go to overtime, and we end up pulling it off.
Were you surprised that it goes to trial with 48 seconds left and back to the goal line? They're excited to go for it. You're not playing for overtime. Just see you guys get in after.
No, I'm not surprised, man. My coach is aggressive. He's always been aggressive since I've been here, and I like that as an offensive player.
You do like that?
Yeah, I do.
Why is that?
It just gives us more opportunities to make plays. I mean, he's basically putting the trust in us and not leaving it to special teams. And I think that we've earned his trust enough to get those plays and make them.
I mean, Detroit came through. He gets the 2 catches on that drive, including the big one down the field to set you guys up. Are you just proud of that guy for what he's done so early in his career?
I am, man. It's hard when you get young talent and, they want to be on the field, but it's a lot of talented guys in college football. I always tell them, man, just keep your head down, keep working. Like, when your time comes, you're going to make the plays, and every time his time comes, he makes the plays.
I think most teams in the middle of a 6-game losing streak, the attitude, it crumbles. Why didn't this team give in at that point, and what's been different the last 3 weeks?
I first off say that we have a great head coach and great coaching all around. They never let us get in a slump. I mean, like, even when we was on a little slide right there, they just kept working. We never got in the mindset that we were a losing team, and that was a big part from coaches. And our captains, Najee, Katie, Dion, they all did a great job of keeping the team up, even when we was down, and we found a way to dig ourselves out.
Anything else?
Thanks.
All right, thanks, DeAndre.
Thanks, yeah.
Full half sucker out.
And huge relief, you know. We needed this game, and glad we can pull it off.
What was going through your mind as you're watching, just that last sequence unfold, Ani hitting that deep ball to Travion, to set up the game-winning field goal? Just what's going through your mind?
And I was ecstatic, you know. It kind of reminded me of that UTSA play, like my freshman year. So it was a cool feeling.
What'd you guys do so well defensively, to keep this one within reach? I mean, you guys had set a season low for yards last week, and then you come back this week with another great performance.
Just attention to detail. You know, one of our biggest goals is to stop the run and make the opponent predictable, and I think we did a solid job at doing that.
Seems like one of the big plays you guys made. Tyree Davis gets that pass breakup to force UTEP into that late field goal when they looked like they could have got a touchdown to take the lead.
Right.
I mean, what did you see out of him, and how crucial that play was?
I mean, Tyree, he's a huge player for us, you know. He plays every snap like it's his last, and I was proud of him for making that play. And honestly, that's a routine play for him. I've seen him do it a lot in practice, so it was good.
Being one of the leaders of this team, there was a lot on you during that 6-game losing streak to not let the team give in. What did you guys as leaders do in the locker room to keep everybody pulling in the same direction?
So, you know, we had a player-led meeting. You know, we kind of just had a heart-to-heart with everyone and, let them know, hey, the season's not over and we still got a lot we can accomplish. Just don't fold. And guys took hold of that, you know. I think that was definitely a major part of us never giving up.
When was that meeting?
It was after I want to say the UAB game, and we had another one. I can't remember, but we had 2.
What's it say about your guys that they didn't give in and they didn't get selfish and they kept together as a team?
It says that we're a selfless bunch, you know. At times, I feel like we lost a couple of games because we were undisciplined. But, you know, as long as we're selfless, that we take strain off one of another, I think that says a lot about your team.
And just obviously now you guys are on 3-game winning streak. Just finding a way to do it the last 3 weeks. How much momentum do you guys have here? I mean, knowing there's still a bowl game potentially in sight for you guys.
We have a lot of momentum. You know, Coach Bennett always says it's a 4-step process right now. So we're going to keep on climbing. We know what it takes and we know what's at stake. So I think this shows guys that we can do it. You know, we have a lot of confidence that we can get to where we want to go.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, man, that was a fun finish. I think we'll look back and kind of see where we could play better in the first half and kind of that second half, me hitting some throws and not be in that situation. But, I love this team. We're going to fight to the end. And so to finish like that, homecoming in our home stadium, where we've kind of struggled to play, was a whole lot of fun.
Went to Travion twice in the closing seconds. Is that just a guy you got a lot of confidence in?
Yeah, I think he's doing a great job on the deep balls, and his confidence has grown the last couple of weeks as well. So he's a great player. He can get open, catch the ball, and we're gonna keep going to him.
Were you surprised that he was able to work his way deep there?
A little bit, yeah. I know they had 2 safeties. Me kind of working in the pocket. He kind of snuck behind them and was lucky enough to get the ball off, and he made a great play. So yeah, a little bit surprised, but shoot, it happens all the time. So it was fun to have us doing it this time.
Is that the best throw you made all season? Or is that right?
Yeah, probably. I've struggled with the deep balls all season. So to kind of get that one. In that situation, gives me a little bit more confidence. Kind of like I said earlier, I think I could hit some more deep balls at the beginning of the game, but that one was huge and a whole lot of fun as well.
What was just going through your head on that play as you're rolling out to the left there? I mean, what's going through your mind at that point?
To be honest, kind of just maneuvering my way through the pocket, kind of looking at the safeties, where are they at, and then D. Brown kind of caught my eye in the back, so I let it go, kind of give him a chance, and he did the rest. So it was fun.
Can you put your finger on why this team didn't crumble after a 6-game losing streak?
Yeah, I've told these guys all year. They probably got tired of me hearing it, but this team is never going to quit. We've always had that attitude from the beginning of the season. We got guys in the locker room that want to win, and it shows. Sometimes we don't play the best, but we're gonna do our best to keep ourselves in the ball game, and do whatever we can to get a W. And the last 3 weeks, we've finally got some Ws. Obviously when we were 1-6 or whatever we were, that's an easy break for a program to kind of just shut it down. No, this is not our year. We'll rebuild, whatever. We'll quit. But we got guys that didn't want to do that. We got guys that want to finish the season the right way, and so we're rolling and trying to keep this thing going.
Tonight was one of those games that just didn't feel like it was going to be over until the last play. Just give me your initial thoughts of that clock at 0 at the end of the game.
Yeah, I kind of struggled tonight throwing the ball. Didn't get in a great rhythm. And so, when that happens, like I said, we got to scratch and claw and fight till the end. And that's literally what we did to the very end. And so obviously with 10 seconds left, that was what decided the game. And so a whole lot of fun. We fought obviously till the end, and the guys did great up front, the backs, receivers, and then our defense keeping us in the game, and giving us a chance.
These kind of hard-fought victories, do they feel more rewarding for you and the team?
Oh, definitely. I think Coach kind of preaches to us that we've been battle tested. We've had a pretty hard schedule at the beginning of the season, and when we get put in hard situations, we're going to crawl back out. And to come out with victories like this in a tough game, just helps our confidence, helps our team, and then gives us that sense of confidence and hope that we're never out of a game. And like I said, we have got a group of guys that doesn't want to quit. So when you kind of compile those together, it's a good recipe.
Anything else? All right.
Yep. Thank you all.